Please subscribe this Wikitech channel and tap on the bell icon to receive the latest updates.
Hey guys, let's check out how to install the Zoom Meeting Cloud. For that, you need to open Play Store in your mobile. After that, type Zoom Meeting Cloud. Yeah, down the first search you have seen that Zoom Cloud Meeting app. So this is the app I was talking. So just click on install. This app allows us to do online teaching, and also we can interact with our clients, where we can share our desktop. If we want to share our desktop, we can share our desktop happily. We can exchange the data, everything we can do that with the help of the Zoom, and it is very easy and user friendly. Within the very short period of time, it's get very famous in the worldwide. The download was finished. Now its installing process was going on. Once if it installs successfully, just click on the open. The app will open now. You can see here the first page is showing start a meeting. Second page is showing share content, means what we can, if we want to share anything to our clients, what was on our desktop, we can easily share. And also we can chat with our team also, and also get zooming. I mean, group of people gather together by the help of the Zoom. Okay, anyhow, at the first time when you open the app looks like this. At the downside, you have seen an options like join a meeting, sign up, and sign in. Keep in mind, if you are attending to a meeting, then you no need to create a Zoom account. Your admin will give you a meeting ID. Take that meeting ID. After that, click on join a meeting. Then you just simply need to enter your meeting ID, what was given by your admin. After entering your meeting ID, you can custom your name. After that, you have seen that there was two options. Turn off my video. If you don't want to turn your webcam, you can enable this option. And also if you don't want to connect to audio, again you can enable to this option. It is up to our personal interest. After that, you just need to click on a join meeting. See, it's showing us at the top side you have seen waiting for the host to start this meeting. Host means the person who conducting this meeting is called as host. So it's waiting for the host. That's it. Now I was coming back by just clicking leave. So it's asking me leave meeting. Yes, I was going to select the leave meeting. So again I come back to the home screen. Suppose I am the admin. I want to conduct this meeting for my clients, means must and should I need to have a Zoom account. And also for that I need to sign up here. Before going into the next step, I want to say something to you. Right now Zoom offering free service to the schools. I mean free unlimited meeting time for the schools if you create the account by using the school's domain name. And also I was going to leave you a link in the cards. Please check it once. Here I want to let you know that if you have Zoom account, you can sign in with Zoom account, or else at the downside we have seen that, or sign in with SSO, Google and Facebook. You can also sign Zoom with the Google account or even Facebook as you're comfortable. So right now I was going to sign in with my Google account. So I just click on the Google. So it's take to the next page. So it's asking me to sign in with the account. So I was going to click. I have just chosen my name. You have seen that Zoom should launch in few seconds. If not, please click the below button. Okay, I was going to click the manually by tapping the launch Zoom option. I have just clicked there. See, now it's automatically connecting to my Zoom. Now here we go. See, the Zoom, we have successfully entered into the we have successfully logged in into the Zoom app. So this is the user interference. At the downside, you have seen an option like first option, meet and chat. In the second, we have seen the meeting ID means, so if you this is the ID we need to share with our clients. So our clients will enter into the Zoom by entering this meeting ID. After we have seen the option like contacts, so right now I do not like to enable my contacts, so I was coming back. If you want to enable your contacts, then you need to enable this option, so I was coming back. On the last option, settings, where you can do settings in this area. Now if you want to share our screen, then just go back to the home screen. Home screen means just click on the meet and chat first option, like that. At the top side you have seen few options like new meeting, join, and schedule and share screen. So right now you know that new meeting means you need to conduct a meeting. And the second option you have seen that join meeting means we are going to join someone meetings. The third one, schedule, means we know that we need to conduct the Zoom. We can put our schedules also, our upcoming meeting schedules also. Zoom only will remember us. And the last one is the screen, which application we are going to share. I mean, which screen you are going to share. So anyhow, right now I was going to click on the new meeting. Once I tap on the new meeting, we can see use this personal ID. You can see here I'm going to tap this one. I was going to tap on the personal ID and I was going to click on the start a meeting and I was going to click on start a meeting. But keep in mind, this meeting ID you need to share with the clients. I just clicked on start meeting. So it's asking some permissions. Just give the permissions like that. That's it. Got it. It also asks me to record voice, I mean audio. Just allow them. And the next option is asking the camera permission. Just give them allow. After giving all the permissions, you can see the webcam was turned on. So now I was going to stop my video. So at the bottom side you have seen few options like mute, stop, share, and participants and more. I was going to click on the stop video. So automatically my webcam will stop. But if I choose the option like screen, so it asking me which window you want to share. So based on the purpose, I was going to select a window, then the window will share automatically. And here the things we need to know, if you don't want to share your, if you want to mute your mic, just click on the mute option. Your mic is disabled. If you tap on the same icon, your mic will unmute. And if you click on the participants, you can see how many people was joined here. Right now I am the host, so you can see my name Srikanth Naidu. Behind you have seen in the bracket host, because I am the host right now, so I was submitting. The downside, you have seen an option like invite. If you click on the invite, I just clicked on the invite. These are what the social media apps comes, so you can share the copy URL link to your friends or to your clients directly, so they can join with your link. And also you have seen an option mute all. If you select the mute all, then all the participants mics will be muted. Before selecting this, make sure to untick this mark, because I do not like to allow permission to the clients to unmute themselves. So that's why I have unticked this mark and I was going to click on OK. So the participants who are joining, every participant mic should be unmuted. If I want to unmute them, just click on the next option, unmute all. That's it. Now coming back, when you tap on the screen, you have seen these options below. When you tap it again, you have seen that at the bottom side there was the first window. Just slide it to the left side. You have seen an option tap to speak. So if you tap to speak, you can see your microphone is muted. Your microphone is unmuted. If you tap it again, your microphone is muted. You have seen that option also. When you click on the more, you have seen options like disconnect your audio, and you can chat with your clients, and you can do meet settings. If I click on the meet settings, you can select the option like lock meeting. If you enable this option, now your clients won't allow to come to your meeting room. Even if they have your meeting ID also, your clients won't have permission to join your meeting. When you click on this waiting room, suppose if any client wants to join your room, then you get a notification the person wants to join. If you want to allow them, you can click on allow, otherwise you can cancel them. There was plenty of options you can see. After that, come back, and once if the meeting was finished, just click on the end option. And also I want to let you know this. At the top side, you have seen our meeting ID 610743522. At the downside of that number, you have seen the password. You need to share this password with your clients. Then only your clients will able to join your meeting. Thank you so much for spending your valuable time with me. If you don't know, please subscribe this channel and tap on the bell icon for further notifications. Please let me know your questions in the comment section. Take care. Bye.